Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Web Solution Master. You've just launched a shiny new WordPress site. Congratulations! That's a huge first step. But before you dive headfirst into creating amazing content, there's something critical we need to talk about. Security. Specifically, the hidden danger of file probing attacks. It sounds technical, but stick with me, because understanding this is non-negotiable for any website owner. So, what exactly is file probing? Imagine someone walking around your house, systematically checking every door and window to see if any are unlocked. That's what malicious bots and hackers do to your website. They automatically scan your WordPress installation for common files and directories that could have vulnerabilities. They're looking for things like configuration files with database passwords, outdated plugins with known security holes, or even leftover installation scripts. If they find a weak spot, they can exploit it to inject malware, steal your data, or even take over your entire site. It's a constant automated threat that starts the very second your site goes live. The scary part is that these attacks are happening all the time, 24/7. To every WordPress site on the internet, new or old. You might think, my site is brand new, it has no traffic. Who would target me? The answer is everyone. These attacks aren't personal. They're carried out by automated bots scanning millions of sites looking for easy targets. A fresh, unhardened WordPress installation is like an unlocked car with the keys in the ignition. It's an open invitation. The consequences can be devastating. A successful attack could lead to your site being defaced with inappropriate content, which would ruin your reputation. Your user data, including personal information and passwords, could be stolen. Hackers might use your server to send spam emails, getting your IP address blacklisted. And perhaps worst of all, Google could flag your site as dangerous, completely wiping out your search engine rankings and warning visitors away. Recovering from this can be a technical nightmare and incredibly costly. So how do we stop this from happening? Let's get into the essential first steps you need to take right now. First and foremost, you need a good security plugin. Think of this as your website's 24/7 security guard. Plugins like WordFence, Sucuri Security, or AICM Security are excellent choices. They do more than just scan for malware. They provide a firewall that actively blocks malicious traffic and probing attempts before they can even reach your WordPress files. They can also alert you to suspicious activity, monitor file changes, and help you harden your site's defenses. Installing and properly configuring a reputable security plugin is the single most effective step you can take. Don't just install it, go through the settings. Enable the firewall, set up regular scans, and turn on notifications. This is your first line of defense. Next up, and I can't stress this enough, keep everything updated. This means the WordPress core itself, all of your themes, and every single plugin. Developers release updates for a reason, and it's often to patch security vulnerabilities that have been discovered. When a vulnerability is made public, hackers immediately start scanning for sites that haven't updated yet. By delaying updates, you are leaving a known backdoor open for them to walk right through. Set a reminder to check for updates at least once a week, or enable automatic updates for trusted plugins and themes. An outdated site is a vulnerable site, period. Now let's talk about login security. When you first install WordPress, it often suggests admin as the default username. Never, ever use admin. It's the first username any attacker will try. During setup, choose a unique username that's hard to guess. Combine this with a strong, complex password. I'm talking about a long mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. A password manager can be a lifesaver here, helping you generate and store incredibly strong passwords without you having to remember them. A strong username and password combination makes brute force attacks, where bots try to guess your credentials, significantly harder. To take that a step further, you must limit login attempts. By default, WordPress lets people try to log in an unlimited number of times. This is perfect for bots that can try thousands of password combinations in minutes. Most security plugins have a feature to limit login attempts. You can set it so that after, say, 5 failed attempts, an IP address is temporarily blocked or locked out. This simple setting effectively shuts down automated brute force attacks and is a crucial layer of your security setup. It's a small change with a massive impact. Another fundamental security measure is using an SSL certificate. SSL stands for Secure Sockets Layer, and it's what puts the S in HTTPS and gives you that little padlock icon in the browser's address bar. An SSL certificate encrypts the data transferred between your website and your visitors' browsers. This means that when you or your users log in, the usernames and passwords they enter are scrambled and unreadable to anyone trying to intercept the traffic. Without SSL, this information is sent in plain text, making it easy to steal. Most web hosts offer free SSL certificates from providers like Let's Encrypt. There is absolutely no reason not to have one installed and active on your site. Finally, let's discuss the ultimate safety net: backups. No matter how many security measures you put in place, there's always a tiny remote chance that something could go wrong. A sophisticated attack, a server failure, or even a simple mistake you make could bring your site down. This is where backups save the day. A recent backup is your undo button for disaster. You need to have a reliable, automated backup system in place. Many hosting providers offer this service, and there are also excellent backup plugins like Updraft Plus or Backup Buddy. Schedule your site to be backed up automatically, and crucially, store those backups in a separate, off-site location like Google Drive or Dropbox. Don't just rely on backups stored on your server, because if the server is compromised, your backups might be too. Test your restore process occasionally to make sure your backups are working correctly. So let's quickly recap the essentials. First, install a reputable security plugin and configure its firewall. Second, keep WordPress, your themes, and all your plugins constantly updated. Third, get rid of the admin username and always use strong, unique passwords. Fourth, limit login attempts to block brute force attacks. Fifth, enable an SSL certificate to encrypt your site's traffic. And sixth, implement a regular, automated, off-site backup solution as your ultimate insurance policy. Taking these steps might seem like a lot of work when you're just starting out, but trust me, the peace of mind is worth it. Building a website on a secure foundation is just as important as the design and content you put on it. By being proactive about security from day one, you protect your hard work, your reputation, and your visitors. You're not just building a website, you're building a secure online asset. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this helps you get your new WordPress site started on the right foot. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building and growing your website safely and effectively. Drop any questions you have in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. See you in the next video.